Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English 24 channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Lily.
Hello, Lily. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
I already feel excited.
That's wonderful, Alex. And for everyone watching or listening today, we're very happy you're here with us.
Yes, whether you're drinking coffee, walking outside, or secretly studying English instead of working, welcome.
Alex, don't tell their secrets.
Oops, sorry everyone. Your secret is safe with us.
Before we start today's topic, Alex, please introduce yourself to our listeners.
Of course. Hello everyone, my name is Alex. I'm one of your English learning partners here on Learn English 24. I love languages, I love talking, and I especially love making mistakes in English because mistakes help us learn.
That's a great point. And I'm Lily. I'll help guide today's conversation, explain vocabulary, and sometimes control Alex when he talks too much.
Hey, I feel personally attacked, but in a friendly way.
Always friendly. Now, everyone, today's lesson is a little special. We're going to talk about a famous person, learn English vocabulary, and also enjoy a fun conversation.
Yes, today's topic is Joe Biden, politician, former U.S. president.
That's right. Joe Biden is a very important figure in American politics, and his life story is also very interesting.
And don't worry, everyone, we'll keep it simple, clear, and fun. No scary political language.
Exactly. Our goal is English learning, not stress.
So, Lily, let's start simple. Who is Joe Biden?
Good question. Joe Biden is an American politician who served as the 46th President of the United States.
Former president, right?
Yes, former U.S. President. He was president from 2021 to 2025.
And before that, he was also the vice president.
Correct. He was vice president under President Barack Obama from 2009 to 2017.
Wow, that's a long time in politics.
It really is. Joe Biden has one of the longest political careers in U.S. history.
Let's talk about his early life. Where was he born?
Joe Biden was born on November 20th, 1942, in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton. That sounds familiar.
Yes, many people know Scranton because Joe Biden often talks about it. He says it helped shape who he is.
So, Lily, what kind of family did he grow up in?
He grew up in a working-class family. That means his family worked hard, but was not very rich.
Ah, working class. Everyone, that's an important English phrase. It means ordinary people who work for their living.
Exactly. Joe Biden often says his family taught him the value of hard work and respect.
Was life easy for him as a child?
Not really. Joe Biden faced challenges when he was young. For example, he had a stutter.
A stutter. That means he had trouble speaking smoothly, right?
Yes, he sometimes repeated sounds or words. Many people laughed at him.
That must have been very hard.
It was, but instead of giving up, he practiced speaking in front of a mirror.
That's inspiring and very useful for English learners.
Exactly. If Joe Biden could practice speaking to overcome a stutter, you can practice English too.
Everyone, repeat after me. I am not afraid to speak English.
Very good, Alex. Now, as Joe Biden grew older, he became interested in law and politics.
Where did he study?
He studied at the University of Delaware and later went to law school at Syracuse University.
Law school sounds very serious.
It is, and after law school, he became a lawyer and then entered politics.
So when did his political career begin?
Joe Biden was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1972.
1972. Wow, he was very young, right?
Yes, he was only 29 years old. He was one of the youngest senators in U.S. history.
That's impressive, but I remember something sad happened around that time.
Yes, just weeks after he was elected, his wife and young daughter were killed in a car accident.
That's heartbreaking.
It truly is. His two sons were injured but survived.
Many people would quit after something like that.
Yes, but Joe Biden chose to continue serving as a senator while caring for his sons.
That shows strong character.
It does, and this part of his life teaches us an important English word, resilience.
Resilience means the ability to continue and stay strong after difficulties.
Exactly. Joe Biden's life is often described as a story of resilience.
So, as a senator, what did he focus on?
He worked on foreign policy, justice, and issues affecting working families.
Foreign policy. That means relations with other countries.
Correct. He also became known for his ability to communicate and connect with people.
Some people say he likes to talk a lot.
Yes, he's known for long stories.
Hey, Lily, maybe Joe Biden and I have something in common.
Maybe, but let's make sure our stories help people learn English.
Deal.
So, everyone, today we talked about Joe Biden's early life, challenges, and the beginning of his political career.
We learned new words like working class, stutter, and resilience.
Great job listening and learning with us.
Take a deep breath, everyone. You're doing amazing.
In the next part, we'll talk more about Joe Biden's time as vice president and his journey to becoming president.
That's coming up soon.
Until then, get ready for more English, more stories, and maybe more jokes from Alex.
Definitely more jokes.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's continue our English journey together.
Yes, I hope you're still comfortable, relaxed, and ready to learn.
In part 1, we talked about Joe Biden's early life, his challenges, and how he became a U.S. Senator.
Now, in part 2, we're going to talk about his long career in the Senate and his time as vice president.
That's right. Joe Biden served as a U.S. Senator for a very long time, 36 years.
Wow, that's longer than some people have been alive.
Exactly. He represented the state of Delaware from 1973 to 2009.
Lily, quick English tip for our listeners. Represented means he spoke and worked for the people of Delaware.
Good explanation. As a senator, Joe Biden became very experienced in lawmaking.
Lawmaking means creating and changing laws.
Yes, he also became chairman of important committees, especially in foreign relations.
That means he helped decide how the U.S. works with other countries.
Correct. Because of this experience, many people respected his knowledge.
But politics isn't always easy, right?
Not at all. Politics can be stressful, competitive, and sometimes very emotional.
Joe Biden also faced more personal loss during this time.
Yes, in 2015, his son, Beau Biden, passed away from cancer.
That's another very sad moment in his life.
It is, and again, we see resilience. He continued working and speaking openly about grief.
Grief is an important word. It means deep sadness after losing someone.
Joe Biden often talks about grief to help others feel less alone.
That emotional connection is something many people notice about him.
Now, let's move to a big moment in his career, becoming vice president.
In 2008, Barack Obama ran for president and chose Joe Biden as his vice president.
Yes, Obama became president and Joe Biden served as vice president from 2009 to 2017.
So, what does a vice president do?
Good question. A vice president helps the president, advises them, and represents the country.
advises means gives advice.
Exactly. Joe Biden focused on foreign policy, economic recovery, and healthcare.
That sounds like a lot of responsibility.
It is, and during this time, he became very popular with many Americans.
Some people even called him Uncle Joe.
Yes, because he seemed friendly and approachable.
Approachable means easy to talk to.
Correct, but of course, not everyone agreed with him.
That's normal in politics. You can't make everyone happy.
Very true. After his time as vice president ended in 2017, many people wondered what he would do next.
Did he immediately run for president?
No, at first he took time to be with his family and heal emotionally.
That's understandable.
But in 2019, Joe Biden announced he would run for president.
Announced means he officially said it publicly.
Yes, his campaign focused on unity, empathy, and restoring stability.
Unity means bringing people together.
Exactly. The 2020 election was very intense and emotional.
The word intense means very strong or serious.
After a long campaign, Joe Biden won the election.
And in January 2021, he became the 46th president of the United States.
That was a historic moment for him, especially because of his long journey.
From a child with a stutter to president. Wow.
It shows that personal challenges don't have to stop you.
Listeners, this is an important English lesson and a life lesson.
Yes, your past does not define your future.
And your English level today does not define your English tomorrow.
Beautifully said, Alex.
Thank you. I practiced that sentence in front of a mirror, just like Joe Biden.
Everyone, take a moment to reflect on what you learned today.
We talked about Joe Biden's Senate career, being vice president, and his journey to the presidency.
And we learned words like represent, grief, approachable, and unity.
You're doing great. Keep going.
In the next part, we'll talk about Joe Biden's presidency and his leadership style.
That's part 3, coming up next.
Stay with us. Welcome back again, everyone. You're doing a great job staying focused.
Yes, if you're still here, give yourself a little smile. Learning for this long is not easy.
In part 2, we talked about Joe Biden becoming vice president and then president.
Now, in part 3, we'll focus on his presidency and the way he leads.
Joe Biden became president of the United States in January 2021.
And he became president during a very difficult time.
Yes, the country was facing the COVID-19 pandemic.
Pandemic means a disease that spreads across many countries.
Correct. People were sick, worried, and tired.
So one of Joe Biden's first goals was to manage the pandemic.
He focused on vaccination programs and public health messages.
Vaccination helps protect people from disease.
Exactly. He also talked a lot about listening to scientists and experts.
That's an important word, experts. Experts are people with a lot of knowledge in a subject.
Another big issue during his presidency was the economy.
Many people lost jobs during the pandemic.
Yes, Joe Biden introduced economic plans to help workers and families.
Economic relates to money, jobs, and business.
He supported programs to help small businesses and working-class families.
There's that phrase again, working class.
Yes, it's very important to him.
What about his leadership style, Lily?
Joe Biden is often described as calm, empathetic, and traditional.
Empathetic. That means he understands other people's feelings.
Exactly. He often speaks about emotions, loss, and healing.
Some people like that style and some people don't.
That's true. Leadership styles are different and opinions vary.
But one thing is clear, he believes strongly in dialogue.
Dialogue means talking and listening to each other.
That's a great English learning word, too.
Yes, dialogue is how we improve language and relationships.
Joe Biden also focused on repairing relationships with other countries.
Yes, especially with allies.
Allies are friendly countries that support each other.
Correct. He believed cooperation was very important.
Now let's talk about challenges.
Every president faces challenges, and Joe Biden was no exception.
There were political disagreements, economic pressure, and global conflicts.
Yes, sometimes progress was slow.
Progress means moving forward, even if it's small.
That's an excellent word for English learners.
Exactly. Progress is more important than perfection.
Joe Biden often said he believed in patience and persistence.
Persistence means continuing even when things are difficult.
Another great vocabulary word.
Lily, do you think his life story inspires people?
Yes, I do. Not because he's perfect, but because he kept going.
That's relatable.
Very. Many people connect with his honesty about struggle.
Listeners, learning English is also a struggle sometimes.
But just like Joe Biden's journey, your effort matters.
Even 10 minutes of practice a day is powerful.
Now, as his presidency came to an end, people reflected on his long career.
From senator to vice president to president, what a journey.
And beyond politics, his story is about perseverance.
That's another important word.
Yes, perseverance means never giving up.
Let's say it together, everyone. Perseverance.
Very good.
So in this part, we talked about Joe Biden's presidency, leadership, and values.
And we learned words like pandemic, empathetic, dialogue, and progress.
You're building strong English skills step by step.
In the final part, we'll reflect, relax, and end with a peaceful message.
Yes, the ending is calm, emotional, and motivating.
Stay with us for part 4. Welcome to the final part of today's lesson. Take a deep breath and relax.
Yes, you made it to the end. That's something to be proud of.
In today's episode, we talked about Joe Biden's life, from his childhood to his presidency.
We learned about challenges, resilience, leadership, and perseverance.
But now, let's slow down and reflect, not just on Joe Biden, but on ourselves.
Learning English is a journey, just like life.
Sometimes the journey feels long,
Sometimes it feels confusing.
and sometimes it feels exciting and joyful.
All of those feelings are normal.
Joe Biden's life teaches us that progress doesn't happen overnight.
It happens step by step, year by year.
Just like learning English, one word at a time.
Listeners, you don't need to rush.
You don't need to compare yourself to others.
Your pace is your pace, and that's okay.
What matters is that you keep going.
And that you're kind to yourself along the way.
Now, let's move into our final reflection together. Alex, when you think quietly, what good news do you feel inside?
I feel thankful. I feel hopeful. And I feel happy that we are learning English together.
That's beautiful. Sometimes the best good news is peace of mind.
Exactly. And listeners, remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect.
Progress is good news. Every word you learn is good news.
Final message to listeners. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future lessons.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English.
It would mean a lot to us, and we'd love to hear from you.
So please leave a comment below telling us about your day in English or any other topics you'd like us to talk about in the future.
Yes, we read your comments and truly appreciate your feedback.
So until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. Bye, Alex.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Lily.